Welcome to the Art of Learning Teams, Course 301 in the Art of Leadership Developmental Learning System series of courses. This foundational third Core 4 course is an experiential, engaging, fast-moving, interactive learning experience designed to be a 3-day sabbatical from routine. The ALT is a unique course. Individuals and new teams will benefit from the academically based learning about teams, while mature teams will greatly benefit from experientially engaging in the team building exercises in the course. In either case, participants will walk away knowing why and how to build a team. Perhaps our first question is, what's a team? Well, the word team was originally used to describe a family or a brood or a set of draft animals like oxen, horses, or dogs, harnessed to pull and work together. The two characteristics that really do define a team are, one, a shared goal or purpose, and two, task interdependence. The work of each team member is dependent on the work of at least some of the others to create a team. This act of organizing is as basic as our biology. The act of teaming is as natural as survival. From the dawn of man to the present time, Homo sapiens have linked together to survive. Now, with the ever-growing complexity of problems facing our families and communities, organizations, military, government, we increasingly require input and coordinated action of diverse and remotely located individuals to uncover and implement viable solutions. And as complexity of the problems in our culture continues to increase, so do the consequences of ineffective solutions. One of the problems teams face in many organizations, they reward individual achievers at the expense of the team. And I know this, I've done it myself. And if organizing and teaming is as basic as our biology, then what creates this dichotomy of rewarding individuals versus rewarding the team, and what do we do about it? Doctors Beck and Yeager answer this question with certainly part of the answer lies in the process of organizing itself. The organization must call for individual excellence and accountability, while at the same time translating individual effort into team functioning. Now, this is no small task, but it's essential. The act of organizing creates some ambiguity for individuals, which makes it a difficult task. It changes the span of control and responsibilities. It requires different skill sets than those the individual needs to function alone. In the organizational climate of today, growth equals complexity. And as organizations grow and expand, their communication processes become increasingly complex, especially for hybrid work teams with remote team members. Dr. Warren Bennis writes, along this line, linear information and linear thinking with incremental strategies are just no match for the turbulence of today's business climate. In the new organization, individual contribution will come as a result of understanding how one's efforts coincide with the efforts of others. And as our world grows and complexity increases, so do our organizations and teams. And as individuals, we still need organizations in order to function in this complex environment, which means teams and teamwork are needed. However, they're more complicated and more demanding than they were in the past. So the process of forming teams to deal with environmental complexity creates ambiguity for the individual, and it really is a real-world paradox, where working alone was easier and faster. However, often one brain doesn't have the capacity to uncover all the many complex solutions required in our complex environment. Thus, the individual, somewhat out of necessity, turns reluctantly to teams. Dr. Arnold writes, teams at their best are successful because people are goal-oriented social beings who gain a sense of satisfaction from accomplishing objectives with others. That being said, all the material contained in the ALT is based on 50 years of exhaustive research in the field of developing human potential. The Woods Consulting firm has found that all successful teams use 4 linked domains to unlock their potential. From success in the athletic field to success in the organizational world, these 4 linked domains remain the same. EPLS, ethos, pathos, logos, sophos. And this model dates back to our Greek ancestors, where Aristotle learned it from Plato and he taught it to his star student, Alexander the Great. So this EPLS linked domain model will guide team leaders on their journey from self-leadership, the most difficult, to the leadership of others. And this is the journey from success to significance. The ALT will teach 8 primary skill sets within the 4 linked domains. The first domain is ethos. This is the me domain, our team's character. This is getting the right people on the team, and its often ignored corollary, getting the wrong people off the team, and then building a climate of openness and trust. This is team success found in the intra-team domain. And the team problem-solving exercises in the course will guide our teams through this domain. Now, the second domain is pathos. This is the we team connections. This is understanding and applying high standards, communicating expectations, using relationship strategies to better understand people that are not like us, and additionally, how to deal with conflict and criticism. MIT's Human Dynamics Lab found the #1 predictor of team success, and this is a big statement, the #1 predictor of team success is its informal communication patterns. Let that sit on you for a second. The way we talk about non-work related things is the #1 predictor of team success. Wow. So the way team members talk to each other really matters. This is team success found in the inter-team domain. The team building EIOPA model will guide teams through this domain. Now, the third domain in the course is the logos domain. This is the us, the team competence. This is a team's responsibility to know what to do and bring in the team members who possess the knowledge, skills, and abilities to do it. The team must possess the core competencies required for accomplishing the goal. This is team success found in the KSA impact domain. And in the team building course, the Karma model will guide teams through this domain. The fourth domain is Sophos. This is the them. This is the commitment to change, learning, and growth. This is a higher order thinking domain requiring analyzing, evaluating, and creating change. This iterative domain promotes personal and team growth and improvement. It's having the discipline to do what doesn't come easy, and it's building unity and maturity through uncommon commitment. This is team success, found in the iterative learning domain, and the PEST and SWOT and goal-setting models in the course will guide our teams through this fourth domain. You know, often people think that team building starts with getting the right people to build the team. But this is not true. In my 30 years of experience, I have found all team building starts with the goal. If you're asked to lead a team or join a team, you may consider asking these 3 questions. What is the goal of this team? What is the purpose of this team? Why does this team need to exist? If you cannot answer or get an answer to these 3 step number 0 questions, you're not even in the game. Don't even start, just walk away, because you'll be wasting everyone's time, energy, effort, and money. In the ALT, we will learn the most important lesson in team building. No goal, no purpose, no why, no team.